Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft, and today I'm sharing with you my February layouts, my layout share video. I got a lot of layouts done, a lot of two-page layouts, which is pretty impressive because I feel like I've kind of been steering away from doing a lot of two-page layouts, but for some reason, maybe it was just that I had so many pictures, like multiple pictures for one event that I needed to just get on a page, and the 2 pages made sense. I'm not really sure, or maybe I just have been really inspired by other scrappers doing 2-page layouts. I'm not sure what it was, but I'm going to start off with a 2-page layout to share with you. You haven't seen this one. It was not up on the blog. I actually made this while I was watching the Super Bowl. So this is Windy and Cold. I used up an old Creative Embellishments chipboard and some very old like Alpha Thickers and Brads and just a lot of old stuff from the stash combined with some newer things. I got a Recollections paper pad on sale at Michael's with a lot of fun pattern papers and colors in it. Really enjoyed it. And everything seemed to kind of make sense to use these elements for a layout about the very, very cold weekend we spent at Niagara Falls last year, which is why I titled it what I titled it. So I can't remember if I saw this specific design somewhere or if this is just me riffing on my very favorite kind of 2-page layout design. But I do have a lot of stuff pinned on my scrapbook and cards Pinterest board. So if you're interested, hop on over there. This one was done for a challenge, the Corbett Creations Wood Veneers Challenge Facebook page. You had to use 4 small photos, purple. I can't remember what some of the other elements were. Oh, you had to use It's More Than a Feelin' as part of your journaling. So I did post about this on the blog. You've probably seen this one already. But that was a fun challenge. Those challenges are really fun because they're recipe challenges, so they kind of tell you what you need, and then everybody just interprets it in a different way. Same thing with this layout, which I also shared on the blog. It's for the Scrap Room Freaky Fest Formula Challenge. This one was really hard because I kind of decided in advance what pattern papers I was going to use. And maybe I could have done something differently or just not used those photos. But I was very committed to using these photos. So trying to get the papers to work with the 2 photos as opposed to maybe 1 or a couple smaller photos. I'm not sure. But I was very married to just using them and getting them done. So I did manage to make it work. Then I have another 2-page layout just hanging using my Crate Paper Summer Days collection that I got at Christmas. I think this was a scrap lift from somebody or something on my scrapbook Pinterest board. But I didn't do a post about it to share where I got the inspiration from. But anyway, you'll probably see it on that layout. So yeah, just simple way to get a bunch of photos on a 2-page spread. And these are just photos of my daughter at the kids' gyms that are in our area. She loves going to the kids' gyms. And then another 2-pager for these photos of my daughter at the City Garden in St. Louis. Definitely a cool place to visit if you've never been there. Got a lot of neat sculpture art. You can she was climbing on that one. And then this bunny you can go up and sit on and hug. And then it's just a garden. It's a water fountain area. Really, really fun. Great place to go when the weather's nice in St. Louis. So again, I was using my Crate Paper Summer Days collection, which was very fitting because it was summertime when we were there. Then I did another 2-pager. Like I said, lots of 2-pagers this month. These are pictures of me at Toy Fair last year. I was trying to go through my scrapbook album. I'm not sure if you guys do this. Let me know if you do in the comments. I was trying to plan out where everything was going to go, the pictures that I had left to finish up this one album. And I was trying to keep my Toy Fair pictures from last year to a single page, a 2-page, and a single page. And it's just not working. I think I have a lot of layouts, for a lot of photos from Toy Fair last year. And I try to keep it to just pictures of me with weird characters. And they always have a lot of fun little setups. And so I just happened to have a lot of photos last year. This year, I didn't have as much. I've already been to Toy Fair this year, so I didn't have as much. And I know that. But yeah, so just trying to, again, using my Crate Paper Sunny Days collection, even though it's kind of a summer vacation themed, I used it for February 2019 photos in the winter. But yeah, just trying to get photos on a page and again, cutting down photos. Anyway, another one from Toy Fair last year. This is one of the single page ones, and I did this for a challenge as well. So I think I shared this on the blog. I actually can't remember. But there was a whole swirly pattern thing going on in the original sketch. I think this was from Let's Get Sketchy. And I did that with buttons and sequins. That's how I created it. And then I had a bunch of like random old Cheeky Studio stuff that was actually perfect for this color scheme. You'll notice this is the same like kit that I put together for the Corbett Creations page. All the purples and everything, I just used the leftovers to continue that on. So yeah, again, I got three photos on a page, so that's pretty good. And then here we are again, another 2-pager of me at Toy Fair. So this one, I mean, I got 5 photos. I think I shared this on the blog and did a process video. I could have done probably more photos on this page, but I was just kind of adhering to the original design. I got 5 on this page, which is pretty good. But see, there's always costume characters and stuff. So I just had a lot of photos last year, and I couldn't think of any of them that should be cut. I didn't want to cut any of them, so I'm going to add some extra pages to the album, and it'll be fine. And then I also do stuff where I just save like pamphlets, brochures, things like that, tickets, cards, just random like ephemera pieces. And I don't try to go like crazy with them. I usually, if I'm going to put them on a piece of pattern paper, it's a piece of pattern paper that I don't really like, or I'm not going to use it for scrapbooking. But in this case, I just used random white, like the cheapo white cardstock, just to adhere things down and get them on a page. I don't know. Let me know how you guys like to do that, or if you try to incorporate things into like with the photos. None of these really had anything to do with anything. Like these are Valentine's Day cards. Yeah, anyway, this one I was actually watching something from Redesign Creative. I'm pretty sure it was her. And she had like a layout that was sort of similar to this design. And I just kind of used some of the stuff they had in my stash to create my own version of it. So this was just really easy. I think there's going to be a process video of this coming up, so I'll talk more about that later as I'm going through it. And then the last one, there will be a blog post of this going up soon. This is more of a story as opposed to an event page. I always feel like I have a lot of photos because like we went somewhere, we saw something, we did something. And this is just like a random photo of my daughter. And I decided to use this photo and scrapbook about how we came up on her middle name, because Middle Name Pride Day is coming up in the month of March, which is very exciting. So I was kind of like trying to think of something I could do for that. And I thought, why don't I scrapbook something about middle names? And I had this photo of her. So it all kind of fell into place. So you'll see more of that on the blog in a few days. So that's my layout share for this month. Actually, I mean, it seems like I did a lot, but this didn't seem like a very long video. So I don't know. Maybe I didn't go as in depth as I usually do. And maybe that's probably okay with you guys. So I'd love to know what kind of projects, what kind of stories you guys are telling in your scrapbooking right now. Let me know what you're working on, and make sure you follow me at my blog and all my social media, because I'm always sharing more about layouts and scrapbook stuff and book stuff, you know. And then give this video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys next time. Happy scrapping!